I'm Chuck Goodis, the owner and founder of EdgeEndo. I'm an endodontist in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I developed the EdgeFile using our revolutionary heat treating process. I wanted to go over 3 of the advantages and questions that have been brought up by dentists and endodontists using our files. The first thing I wanted to go over is the cyclic fatigue rate. Our file has 2 to 8 times the cyclic fatigue rate as any other file out on the market. And again, this is due to our heat treating method. Cyclic fatigue rate means that it's able to go around a curve and not break 2 to 8 times longer that it takes for it to separate than any other file. Studies have shown this is a direct correlation with file separation. And this is why so many dentists and endodontists have found that the properties of the file, it's just very, very difficult to separate. By heat treating the file and using our firewire NiTi, the file becomes incredibly flexible. This is a 3006, and I don't think you can do this with any other 3006 on the market. This is a very flexible file. But you'll also notice there's no shape memory. I know we're used to the file having shape memory and straightening out, but I don't think that's good the way a file will try to straighten out, particularly in a curved canal. Because if it's trying to straighten out in a curved canal, it's putting a lot of pressure on that outside wall and a lot of pressure on the file. When it puts a lot of pressure on the outside wall, it's trying to transport or straighten out the canal. So that's why I think it's very important the way it wants to stay curved in the canal. Also, by not trying to straighten out, it doesn't put a lot of pressure on the outside of the file, which I feel can lead to separation. The file being very flexible and not having shape memory allows the file to last longer and also follow the shape of the canal better. Another advantage is that you can pre-bend the file. The fact that it doesn't bounce back is you can pre-bend it like this. So if someone can't open very wide, you can actually go around and just snake that right in and get it into the canal. Then once it's in the canal, then you can start the file. And what's nice, it'll just go in there, follow the shape of the canal. The other thing you'll notice is that the file is very flexible up at the shaft. By it being flexible up at the shaft, this allows you to save tooth structure. We still want straight line access, but you don't have to do excessive straight line access. So therefore, if the file has to bend just a little bit at the shaft, it'll still be able to get in there, do your job, and you don't have to worry about fracture. So pre-bending of files is excellent to do, and it's something you can't do with standard nickel titanium. Now you also notice when we started, you'll see a little bit of wobbling. That shouldn't concern you because the file may become pre-bent. It may be bent a little bit. You don't have to straighten it out. You can just get it into the canal, into the orifice, it'll go right in. This wobble won't cause a problem in the canal, but it actually helps it follow the anatomy of the canal. The other great advantage of our files is that we're able to sell them at a much reduced price. The reason why we're able to do this is because we're a small company. Large companies have sales reps that they have to pay, CFOs, CEOs, vice presidents that have to be paid bonuses. We don't have that. We're able to keep our company small, lean, and efficient and pass that savings on to you. We're trying to be the anti-big endo, saving you money while providing a quality product that we think you'll love. I really encourage you to try this file. You'll notice it feels a little different than your regular file because it is heat treated. But once you get used to it, I think you'll find it works excellent and it saves you a lot of money.